Good day everyone, this is 2B TV and I am your host Royce Borromeo Jr. from SN2B Science, and today we will tell you all about the vitamin K and vitamin E. So, in this video, we will tell you all about their description and functions, their specific deficiency, as well as their sources and amount of diet needed, and lastly, examples. So, let's start. To start this video, we will be tackling vitamin E. So to give the functions and description of vitamin E, let's have Alexandra Guzman from SN2B Science also to report it. Alexandra?
Vitamin E. Vitamin E helps maintain healthy skin and eyes and strengthen the body's natural defense against illness and infection or the immune system. And vitamin E is also a fat-soluble nutrient found in many foods. In the body, it acts as an antioxidant, helping to protect cells from the damage caused by free radicals. And what is free radicals? Well, free radicals are compounds formed when our bodies convert from the food we eat into energy. People are also exposed to free radicals in the environment. Cigarette smoke, air pollution, and ultraviolet light from the sun are the example of the environment having free radicals. The body also needs vitamin E to boost its immune system so that it can fight off invading bacteria and viruses. It helps to widen blood vessels and keep blood from clotting within them. In addition, cells use vitamin E to interact with each other and to carry out many important functions.
Thank you, Alexandra. To follow that, yours truly will be discussing specific deficiency. So let's start. Now, let's proceed to vitamin E deficiency. Vitamin E deficiency can cause nerve and muscle damage that results in loss of feeling in the arms and legs, loss of body movement control, muscle weakness, and vision problems. Another sign of this deficiency is a weakened immune system. Low levels of vitamin E can lead to first, muscle weakness. Vitamin E is essential to the central nervous system. It is among the body's main antioxidants, and a deficiency results in oxidative stress, which can lead to muscle weakness. Second, coordination and walking difficulties. A deficiency can cause certain neurons, called the Purkinje neurons, to break down, harming their ability to transmit signals. So next, numbness and tingling. Damage to nerve fibers can prevent the nerves from transmitting signals correctly, resulting to the sensations which are called peripheral neuropathy. So next is the vision deterioration. A vitamin E deficiency can weaken light receptors in the retina and other cells in the eye. This can lead to loss of vision over time. Next is the immune system problems. Some research suggests that a lack of vitamin E can inhibit the immune cells. Older adults may be particularly at risk. Muscle weakness and difficulties with coordinations are neurological symptoms that indicate damage to the central and peripheral nervous systems. So what are the causes of vitamin E deficiency? First on our list is genetics. Vitamin E deficiency often runs in families. Learning about family history can make diagnosing certain rare inherited diseases easier. Two of these diseases are congenital abetalipoproteinemia and familial isolated vitamin E deficiency, which are chronic and result in extremely low vitamin E levels. Next is medical conditions. Vitamin E deficiency can also result from diseases that severely reduce the absorption of fat. This is because the body requires fat to absorb vitamin E correctly. Some of these diseases include chronic pancreatitis, celiac disease, cholestatic liver disease, cystic fibrosis. Deficiency is also common in newborns and babies born prematurely, who have lower birth weights and less fat. Premature infants are at particular risk because an immature digestive tract can interfere with fat and vitamin E absorption. Vitamin E deficiencies in these infants can also lead to hemolytic anemia, which destroys red blood cells. To continue our discussion, we'll have Veronica Caliboso to discuss the sources of vitamin E.
These are the vitamin E sources: wet germ oil, sunflower, and soybean oil, sunflower seeds, almonds, peanuts, and peanut butter, beet greens, collard greens, and spinach, pumpkin, red bell pepper, asparagus, mango, and avocado. So, how can I get more vitamin E? Number 1. Vegetable oils such as wet germ, sunflower, corn, and soybeans. Nuts such as almonds, peanuts, and hazelnuts or daybread. Seeds such as sunflower seeds. Green leafy vegetables such as spinach and broccoli. Fortified breakfast, cereals, fruit juices, margarine, and spreads. Which fruit is rich in vitamin E? Avocados are a rich source of many nutrients like potassium, omega-3s, and vitamin C and K. Half an avocado also contains up to 20% of your vitamin E requirement. Mangoes and kiwis also have vitamin E, but they have slightly less vitamin E content than avocados. What is natural vitamin E? Naturally occurring vitamin E exists in 8 chemical forms such as alpha, beta, gamma, and delta tocopherol, and alpha, beta, gamma, and delta tocotrienol that have varying levels of biological activity.
Following Veronica Caliboso, we'll have Danielle Bartido to report the needed amount in diet. So, Danielle?
Vitamin E is a group of powerful antioxidants that protects your cell from oxidative stress. Adequate vitamin E levels are essential for the body to function normally. If you don't get enough, you may become more prone to infections, experience impaired eyesight, or suffer from muscle weakness. Fortunately, vitamin E is widespread in foods. As a result, you are unlikely to become deficient unless your nutrients absorption is impaired. In US, 15 mg of vitamin E per day is considered enough for the vast majority of adults.
To finish our report about vitamin E, let's have Mikee Ballesteros to report examples. Mikee?
Vitamin E is found in plant-based oil, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. So example, sweat germ oil, sunflower and soybean oil, almond, peanut butter, beet green, collard green, spinach, pumpkin, and red bell pepper.
Let's proceed to vitamin K. So to give the functions and description again, let's have Alexandra de Guzman. Alex?
Vitamin K. Vitamin K plays a key role in helping the blood clot, preventing excessive bleeding. Unlike many other vitamins, vitamin K is not typically used as a dietary supplement. Vitamin K is actually a group of compounds. The most important of these compounds appear to be vitamin K1 and vitamin K2. The vitamin K1 is obtained from leafy greens and some other vegetables, while the vitamin K2 is a group of compounds largely obtained from meats, cheese, and eggs, and synthesized by bacteria. Vitamin K1 is the main form of vitamin K supplement available in the US. Recently, some people have looked to vitamin K2 to treat osteoporosis and steroid-induced bone loss, but the research is conflicting at the point there is not enough data to recommend using vitamin K2 to osteoporosis. So that's the vitamin K.
So it will be followed by me to explain the specific deficiency of the vitamin K. So let's start. So let's proceed to vitamin K deficiency. It is also known as VKDV. Vitamin K deficiency bleeding occurs when babies cannot stop bleeding because their blood does not have enough vitamin K to form a clot. The bleeding can occur anywhere on the inside or outside of the body. When the bleeding occurs inside the body, it can be difficult to notice. So here are the causes and risk factors of vitamin K deficiency. Adults are at an increased risk of vitamin K deficiency and the associated symptoms if they take blood thinners or anticoagulants, which prevent blood clots but inhibit vitamin K activations. They take antibiotics that interfere with vitamin production and absorption. If they do not get enough vitamin K from the foods they eat. If they take extremely high doses of vitamin A or E. And here are some medical conditions can make vitamin K deficiency more likely to develop, such as conditions where the body is less able to absorb fats. This is known as fat malabsorptions. So, conditions associated with fat malabsorptions includes celiac disease, cystic fibrosis, an intestinal or biliary tract disorder, having had part of the intestine removed, such as during bariatric surgery. These are several reasons why newborn babies are more prone to vitamin K deficiencies. So first is that breast milk is low in vitamin K. Vitamin K does not transfer well from the placenta to the baby. A newborn's liver is unable to use vitamin K efficiently. A newborn's gut cannot produce vitamin K2 in the first few days of life. So here are the symptoms of vitamin K deficiency. There are several symptoms associated with vitamin K deficiency. The main symptom is excessive bleeding. Excessive bleeding may not be immediately evident, as it might not only occur if the person gets a cut. So additional signs of excessive bleeding can include bruising easily, small blood clots appearing under the nails, bleeds in mucous membranes that line areas inside the body, stool that is dark black, tar-like, or contains blood. When looking for signs of vitamin K deficiency in newborn babies and infants, doctors will also look for bleeding from the area where the umbilical cord has been removed, bleeding in the skin, nose, gastrointestinal tract, or other areas, bleeding at the penis of the baby has been circumcised, sudden brain bleeds, which are deemed severe and potentially life-threatening. Vitamin K deficiencies in adults is very rare, as most people get sufficient vitamin K from their diet. If a deficiency does develop and remains untreated, it may result in excessive bleeding. In infants, administering vitamin K at birth can prevent some problems from developing, including excessive bleeding. A diet high in foods that contain vitamin K can help prevent vitamin K deficiency. Have Veronica Caliboso to have the sources of vitamin K.
Vitamin K resources. Vitamin K is found in the following foods: Green leafy vegetables such as kale, spinach, turnip greens, collards, Swiss chard, mustard greens, parsley, romaine, and green leaf lettuce. Vegetables such as Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. Fish, liver, meat, eggs, and cereals. How can I get vitamin K? Since vitamin K is fat soluble, consuming it with fat can improve absorption. For instance, you could add a little bit oil to your leafy greens or take your supplements with a meal that contains fat. Fortunately, many foods rich in vitamin K are also rich in fat. This includes cheese, eggs, and meat. Fruits that have high in vitamin K: prunes, kiwi, avocado, blackberries, blueberries, pomegranate, figs, tomatoes, avocado.
To follow it up, let's have Daniel Bartido to report the needed amount in diet of vitamin K. Daniel?
Vitamin K is an important nutrient that plays a vital role in blood clotting and bone and also in the heart health. While vitamin K deficiency is rare, less than optimal intake may impair your health over time. Inadequate intake may cause bleeding, weaken your bones, and potentially increasing your risk on developing heart disease. For this reason, you should make sure to get all the vitamin K your body requires. A daily value of 120 mg should prevent insufficient in most people.
Lastly, for the examples, let's have Mikee Ballesteros.
Vitamin K is found in the following food: green leafy vegetables such as kale, spinach, turnip green, collards, sweet chard, mustard green, parsley, romaine, and green leaf lettuce. Vegetables such as Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. Fish, liver, meat, eggs, and cereals contain a smaller amount of vitamin K.